My mother, Dorothy Smith, in Maple Creek T19, and my brother, Douglas Smith, Parkview 114, are residents. My brother moved recently, but Mom has been there for 16 years, and I have always been so impressed with the Green Springs staff. The facility seems like it is well run. The residents are cared for, and it seems like the staff is picked or handpicked so that they actually enjoy interacting with the seniors. Thank you, Green Springs staff, for the wonderful lifestyle you provide for my mother and my brother. So we even get contributions that are not from residents. And this person has made a donation in the loving memory of her mother, Doris Drake. And she says, my mother moved to Jackson Court in May 2001 and thoroughly enjoyed her apartment, activities, and new friends at Green Spring. In February of 2011, she experienced a fall with severe injuries, and after a hospitalization and brief time in Evergreen 2, she moved at age 94 to a new apartment on Rose Court 1. Here, through the support of staff and her own strong will, she healed and continued an active life. Again, she made new friends, and this time, her new relationships included many caregivers. On her 100th birthday in May of 2017, our family held a party for her and the residents and staff in Rose Court 1 living room. Everyone enjoyed a barbershop quartet, and one of the best pictures of the day is my smiling mother surrounded by happy staff. My mother died peacefully in her home in September. I'm fortunate that my family and I live nearby, so regular visits to Green Spring were part of our lives. However, my mother declined. As my mother declined, my visits increased, and I was often with my mother when staff assisted her. I will always be grateful for the skill and tenderness with which she was treated. I spoke earlier of her relationships with staff, and I will always remember one aide who said, she always gave you a smile, and she always appreciated what you did for her. That was my mother, and I'm grateful for all who met her many needs. So thank you to all the staff, because this family member represented what we truly are. We are a team of caregivers. No matter what department you're in, we're all here to care for our residents who have entrusted their lives and their care to us. So personally, as the director here, I want to thank all of the team in independent living, where she first was, but the team here in Garden Ridge, who became a very rich part of her life, and she became a rich part of your lives as well. So this is what this is all about. So thank you very, very much. So come on down.
Amazed by the generosity of people here and how welcoming it is, and I appreciate all of you, so thank you.
Thank you, Jenny. Does anyone just want to volunteer to express how they feel about the Staff Appreciation Fund? Come on, Carmen.
I'm just gonna say thanks to all of you. We appreciate everything that you guys are doing for us. It's a lot. Thank you, and God bless you. And remember, we are waiting for you. Without you, we won't be here. Thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
So, Peggy, who is our council president, I'm going to have her say a few words as well.
We are so proud of the staff and the relationships that we form. Thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's a blessing to be working here. I've been here 9 years. I've been here 9 years. A wonderful place. Yeah, and I'm representing EV3.
EV3. Woo! EV3.
Not necessarily.
You got a signature. What? Thank you. You too.
She just started.
When did you start?
November.
Oh my goodness. I love it. Awesome.
Where you work again, on which floor?
Well, I work on EV3. Devonna is my manager, the best in Green Springs. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We truly appreciate this.
And Shanika, I want you to know that we got a lovely letter from one of your former residents' families on EV3 talking about the great work that you're going to do. Okay, I already know that.
Well, thank you. Woo, EV3! Yes, we rock.
Thank you, my dear. I appreciate this. It's an exchange. Oh, Miss Shanika, we're going shopping tonight. I asked Katie, was there anything else I need to do?
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, we all use the words hardworking and dedicated for our people here, but having come to Garden Ridge every day for 2 years, hardworking and dedicated really doesn't tell you how hard and how dedicated these members are. And if there's one thing that stands out to me about them, in addition to their hardworking and dedication, is their ability to know everybody's name.
Yes. Thank you very much.
I'll get coffee.
I want to introduce one of our stellar staff here at Garden Ridge. We received a letter specifically talking about all the wonderful things that she's done for one of our family members. So Victoria, can you tell us just how much you enjoy working here and what the SAF means to you?
Oh my goodness, where do I start? Hold it close. Oh dear. Let me tell you, I really enjoy working here. It's been a great experience. I love my work and I love the residents. They are my family. You know, I will say I don't have difficult residents because whenever problems arises, I kind of put myself in their shoes. I turn it around and I said, if I were that resident, how will I want this resident to take care of me? Then, you know, I turn it around and normally it changes things and it makes it easier on me and also easier on the resident too. And I think it's the best way to do it.
Words. And you can get me later as well. We happen to like different football teams, so we're always kind of ribbing each other.
Cowboys.
I just want to say that it's a blessing to work here, and it's very blessing to work here and work with the residents, and it also helps us with our daily lives as well as theirs. And I just pray and I just appreciate being able to help us and give us this fun as well. And it's always a blessing. Every day is just like they're like our own family. We just carry out our duties. That's all I have to say.
You know, I know I was talking about it this morning, but the Staff Appreciation Fund goes a long way to really show the amount of love that's in this community between the residents and the team members. You know, I talk about Green Spring being my family, and it's very, very evident when you see the employees and the interaction they have with each of our residents. And this fund would not have been possible. I mean, who else can say that they've raised over $300,000 in appreciation? And this is an appreciation for all the departments and all of the people that really make this community a success. It's every one of our hourly team members. You know, and you will hear me say that I don't come to work one day and it's a quiet day. People are probably happy I'm not there. But one of my team members doesn't show up and all heck breaks loose because they are so important to what happens within the community. So thank you to all the residents for giving from your heart and really giving them you know, this appreciation, but also giving them the love and the support that you do year-round. So thank you so much on behalf of all of them. I know I'm saying that, but they are fabulous. All right, I'm going to give this back to, where did Donna go? Oh, there she is.
I already did a video.
You did do a video, but we haven't seen the video yet. So it sounds like you have been requested to give a live performance. So thank you very much.
Everybody, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. It's truly a blessing to be here at Green Spring. I thank you for the opportunity. I thank the residents for your kindness, your generosity, and we thank you for allowing us to serve you.
Thank you. And I bet at Hunter's Crossing we did not have a solo performance, did we? But I want to call Lynn Keith up because one of the letters I read earlier talked about how it takes the whole team. And Lynn is responsible, as all of you know, for security, for communications, for housekeeping, for maintenance, and for grounds. that help us keep things together at Garden Ridge. So, Lynn.
Thank you, Donna. We're all part of one team, and it takes everyone, just like James, with that energy and enthusiasm, and they so enjoy serving the residents. So we thank all of you residents for being here today to distribute checks. It's great. This is one of my favorite events every year. So thank you for sharing your feedback. We'd love to take it back to our team, and this is what you get.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I am hourly, so I get a check, so thank you. And it really takes a village to pull this together, and we start very early on, in probably late August, early September. I meet with the Resident Life Committee, and we all talk about how we want to run the event. As you know, there's 2 at the same time, 2 on the same day. Then we have the committee help out with promotion. So we do the promotion, and I work with Renee Budd. So she's my Garden Ridge support. So Renee and I plan the event together. But before the event, there's a lot of publicity to get people to know what it's all about, because we have a lot of new residents. We do dining hall promotions where we hand out candy, and the Resident Life Committee pulls all that together with me. And then finally, one of the biggest tasks of this job is the check counting. And I've done it 3 years in a row now, and I can tell you that we get everything from $3 to thousands of dollars. And every time I get a check, frequently they'll say, I wish I could give more. We get those a lot, and trust me, any little bit helps, because we all recognize as employees that you have a lot of other donations to give here. So the residents are very generous, and it literally brings tears to my eyes when I see some of the notes, handwritten notes in the checks. So on behalf of me and Renee and the Resident Life Committee, thank you all.
So, Mr. Kwame, you want to tell us what the Staff Appreciation Fund means to you?
It's a great gift. So I do appreciate everything what you have done for us. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Donna. I just want to say thank you to all of our resident volunteers who are here today, but also want to say thank you to the team members who worked alongside me today to help make this possible. I couldn't have done this alone. I never do anything alone. Team means everything to me. I want to say thank you all so much for how you graciously give to our staff. This is a big day. I heard somebody say this, I love this day, because I love giving, and we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everything that you do for us. Thank you.
Well, I hope so. No, I don't need to stand up. Anyway, we have a group of ambassadors from independent living that come over and help with the transitions that the independent folks have when they move over to assisted living in the Garden Ridge. And we've been a group for 2 years now, a little over 2 years. And it's just been a rewarding experience, not only for the resident moving, but for the independent resident that's helping out. And we just love coming over here, and I come enough that I'm going to be picking out my room for the future. I'm going to find that special room that Roy and I are going to take together. But thanks for letting me put in a plug for the ambassador program.
Somebody is over in Garden Ridge every day, and our residents and our staff appreciate the work that you do. So we have to.
I asked her to stand up, but she didn't do it. But it's just great to be here with everyone. Lynn and I have done this now for a number of years, and it is special. It really is. A lot of love in the room. I think Sean just said that earlier. It's truly a lot here. But thanks to everybody that's doing this. And, you know, these are the events that the board of directors really is very, very proud of. And so I'll just extend their thanks to you too, you know, from Jackson and Eileen on the CRC. But again, it's a lot of fun to be here, great time of year, and so wonderful for what the staff does for us. And this is just a little bit that we could do for them. So thank you very much.
Yeah. So we gotten used to a lot of the residents. We know them a lot. We kind of sort of connected with them. You you know, I want to say attached, but like we sort of just grown like a sort of connection with them. So it's really nice seeing their faces every day, because like seeing people like seeing residents and working with stuff like this always helps coming to work and always lifts your mood up every day.
Because she was telling me about her experiences on EV3. And we're going to be tapping Ms. Charbonneau's talents and experiences and helping us to talk about what it's like to have a family member at Garden Ridge. So would you just share with us what this community has meant to you, because we also appreciate all that you do for the staff, because she still comes back and visits. And that's how we actually met, when she was here on a visit one day. So.
First of all, let me say that I appreciate all the staff here, the caring, wonderful people that work here, but I especially love the staff on EV3. They took such excellent care of my husband while he was there. He had a much better quality of life than he would have had anywhere else because of the caring and love that his caregivers had for him, the nurses, all the staff. And we so appreciate all that you do every day with all of the residents. Thank you.
For 17 years, when I was the resident life director, I would see John every day. And I think many of us know the extra special things that John does even on his own time. So John, can you tell us something about what your experiences here at Green Spring have meant to you, and why the Staff Appreciation Fund is appreciated by you?
Sure, I'll be glad to. Close? Okay. Every year at this time, the residents pour their heart out in providing the staff funds, and we really appreciate that. I couldn't tell you how much we appreciate that. But what you don't know is that even though this occasion is special to us, there's other things that is even more precious to us. And that is the residents' word, what they say. And what the residents say, not on this special day, but throughout the year, is they tell their kids, they tell their grandkids, and they tell their neighbors, and they tell anyone how much support they get from the staff here. The one thing that I hear all the time throughout the year is the residents' kids and grandkids come up to me and saying, my mama said this, my mama said that, Papa said this, Nana said that. And it's all about something that the staff have done and supported them throughout the year. And this is all the time. This is just not one occasion. So I just want to let you know the words and what you say to your kids and grandkids, to let them know how happy you are here, because if they're happy, you're happy. And if you're happy, we're happy. So thanks for everything.
So we would like you to talk about your experiences here and how you get your wonderful team to be as wonderful as they are in supporting our residents.
So I guess I've been here for a little over a year now. It's been a great time and a great experience. And as Donna had kind of asked, I think our team does such a great job because there's that natural caring. And we see that when we interview, we see that when we train. And it's, just trying to do a better job tomorrow than you did this past day. And they try hard every day. And really that open communication and dialogue with our residents, their other team members, is really how I think we improve day after day.
So in my almost 7 years here, I think what Jason hears me out is, I talk about CPR, cultural process and relations. And I think if you work with your team and you understand that culture and build those relations, that everything falls into place. That's what makes our team strong each and every day.
I think so. I want to thank everybody here
that's passing out the checks, but I especially want to thank all of the employees who work here at Garden Ridge and all they do for all the patients. I have watched them in action and they are wonderful and everyone is worth having. So thank you, Don, thank you on behalf of the residents to the employees. This is just our small way of saying thank you for all you do.
I'm on quite a few committees. Sometimes I don't know what direction I'm going, but the committees are so helpful and we all work so well together. And we just love the staff. They are amazing. And they are so good to all of us. I don't think there's anything we can do to thank them that much. It is just wonderful. The best thing I ever did was move here. And I know my kids are happy also.
Well, I love helping to give these checks out. I love telling everybody about how wonderful Garden Ridge is. And that's the important thing, letting IL residents know what a great, great place Garden Ridge is. I want to let you all know that we appreciate everything that you do, but please don't think about going somewhere else or even retiring, because I want you all to be here when it's my turn to move to Garden Ridge. Have a happy holiday. Pardon?
Okay.
This is my first time to hand out checks, and I thoroughly love it. I want to put my name on it to do again, because I want to thank all the staff that have been coming up. We appreciate y'all so much, all the hard work that you do, and I want everybody in Garden Ridge not to leave also, because I want you here when I come.
That's right. Yes. I've had my whole entire 17 years here in Garden Ridge and RC3, and I've enjoyed every day of it. I enjoy the residents, I enjoy the staff that I work with, which they're awesome, the nurses, every one of us, from housekeeper to dining service. They're all friendly and awesome people to work with, and I do appreciate the appreciation fund and generosity from all of the residents who have taken part in this. It means a lot, and it goes a long way if you know how to manage it. And I thank you again, and I hope to be here, I won't say 17 more years, but a few more years. Thank you.
Right with you. I just want to thank you from my heart to yours. You did not have to.